everyone. How are you today? Oh, we actually have some sunshine today, so it's really nice. It was cold a couple days ago, and so I had to wear sweaters, and it was like super chilly. But today it's really warm and sunny, so yay, it's a nice fall day. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Let's see if I can get comfortable here. Today, I am going to be unboxing my very first Steve Spangler box. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's still sealed. Before I open it though, I want to tell you a little bit about why I have this box. And one thing that I absolutely love, if you don't know this about me, is subscription boxes. I love subscription boxes. I think they're great. I think they're perfect for the working homeschool mom or a busy mom or someone who maybe is like me and forgets to get certain items or eats them. So I really like them, and I think they're fabulous. They come straight to your door, and it's almost like getting Happy Mail or a gift from yourself to yourself. So I think they're really, really great. A lot of homeschool moms, when we would talk about subscription boxes, is they would say that they love Steve Spangler. And I was like, really? So I needed to find out if it was as good as everyone said it was. So Steve Spangler sent me this box to open live and share it with you guys. So I'm super excited. So this is it. It's a Steam Deluxe box. I have never ever gotten one of these. I have no idea what's in it, but as you can see, it came in really good condition. I live in Canada, so that kind of makes subscription boxes or even getting curriculum really tricky because it has to cross the border from wherever it's coming from. And so I've had a bad experience with that as far as duties or extra shipping costs that were hidden that I didn't know about. So I always recommend, if you're going to buy curriculum or subscription boxes or that kind of thing, make sure you check the FAQ pages or reach out and contact through email or the telephone. Ask them, if you live outside the country where it comes from, ask them if there's any duties, ask them about shipping costs, tracking numbers, anything like that. Because I'll tell you what happened to me, and I've been sharing this story. So if you've already heard about it, now's a good time to go get a drink and then come back, okay? Oh, and before we get started, if you don't have time to watch this live, which I totally understand, I have a provision. It should be one post down, but I'll link it again. I'll put it in the description. What I'm doing is you can sign up for an email list, and I'll send you the replay link so you don't have to go searching for it, so you can still watch it on your own time. I like the replay links because you can pause, you can skip ahead, which is really important when you're a mom chasing kids, right? Or pets. The pause button's really handy. So yeah, make sure you check for that. Okay, so when you're ordering boxes, especially across the border, the reason I reach out or check the FAQs is because sometimes there's hidden costs, and I don't like those kind of surprises. I like surprises like, yay, I got a box in the mail, what's inside? I don't like, surprise, you owe me money. Those are not fun surprises. And so I ordered something for the kids that ended up being a free item. You know how sometimes they have like referral programs, or you buy something and then you get points for it. Like our grocery stores do that. You buy something and you get points for it. And then you can use those points to buy things. So I had bought a toy for the kids. It was free. And it was like $30 or $60 shipping. And I was like, ugh. I was like, well, it's free. So that's still worth it. And then it arrived at my door, and the guy says, I need you to sign here, plus you owe me, I think it was like $30 or $60. I can't remember because it was almost a year ago, but the idea that I still owed him money, I was like, are you crazy? I already paid. And he's like, well, sorry, there's nothing to do. So my only option at this point was to not pay and send it back, but the kids already knew it was coming. And I'd already spent the $30 or $60 to get it here, so I was like, oh, fine. So I reached out to the company and told them that I was not impressed and that it should be in their FAQ that you may get extra duty. So I always now encourage people, if you're going to be shipping across borders, check. That's not the kind of surprise you want. So when I reached out, I looked through Steve Spangler's FAQ and I wanted to know, first of all, did they ship to Canada? And it turns out they ship to over 50 countries. So no matter where you live, chances are they'll be able to send you a box. They have 3 different boxes. This is the deluxe one that I'm sitting with. It costs about $16 US dollars, yes, to get a box shipped. But they always check, you know, based on where you live, but that's the average. And according to their website, it should take 25 days. They sent this out on the 20th. I got it yesterday, the 5th, so that was about 15 days. I live in Canada, so that's pretty good. I was really happy about that. The boxes are good for ages 7 to 14. So they say the younger, you might need to help out as a parent. The older kids should be able to do it on their own. That's the recommended ages. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, they do have a referral program if you're a member of like the club. That's when you sign up. And so the way it turns out is if you refer 3 friends and they sign up, you get $20 towards your box. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, members get 20% off at stevespangler.com. That's what it said. And what else? Oh yeah, there are 3 different options of buying the boxes. And I love this because if you know anything about me, I love to test programs before we actually buy the whole thing, right? So sometimes in a membership, you have like one option. You have like 3 months or a year. So 3 months isn't too bad. It's a good opportunity to really test a program. You know, you stick with it for 3 months and you really know if this is gonna work, it's not gonna work. I also like the 1 month option, and Steve Spangler has a 1 month option where you can buy just 1 box, test it out, see if it works with your kids, find out what they like, find out what they don't like, and then you can decide if you want to keep going or not. So they have 1 month, 3 month, and then a 12 month. Obviously it's cheaper the more months you buy, but 1 box is kind of nice. So that's it for the information that I think you need to know. So are we ready to dig in? I'm kind of nervous, actually. I have no idea what's in this box, and the reason I'm nervous is because my kids tell me I make faces. So you're gonna be able to tell if I'm like confused or I have no idea what it is. And this is sealed, so I can't even fake it. I can't be like, oh, this is brand new, because you're gonna be able to see firsthand what I think of it. All right, so I'm gonna see if I can push this back just a little. So don't get sick here. So maybe you can see a little better. You can't. All right, so it looks like I'm gonna have to hold up each item. All right, so it looks like we open it here. So I just have a knife so I can open it. Hope that's not too loud. You always wanna be careful when you're using a knife to open boxes because you don't wanna stab through. All right, ready? Here we go. All right, so this way. The first thing you get is a letter. Oh, and this is really cool. So it says my name on it. So it's like, Dear Jen, thank you for considering the Spangler Science Club. Yeah, so this is super cool. And then they talk about their 3 different boxes. So it says they offer 3 different subscription boxes, like I told you, the STEM Snack, STEM Lab, and STEM Deluxe box. So I'm trying to read without being like boring you guys to death. So the snack size is, STEM Snacks is bite size. I love food. I really do. I would, yeah. Let's not go there. So that one is, it offers 1 or 2 experiments each month to give young scientists a bite-sized serving of STEM and get them eager for more. That ships out on the 5th, so that's $9.99 plus shipping. Okay, so STEM Lab is the 2nd tier, and it's the most popular. It comes with up to 5 experiments each month. Oh yeah, when I was looking on the FAQ, I thought this was really interesting because you can buy a whole year, right? And so the fear of getting a whole year is, are you going to get repeat boxes? And it turns out that you don't. They try really, really hard. They said if you have like say a lab box and a deluxe lab box and the snack box all coming, you might, there's like a slight chance of getting a duplicate, but like of the same topic. But otherwise they try really, really hard to make sure that that doesn't happen. So this was, oh, and the last one is this one, and it comes loaded up to 10 experiments each month. Whew, okay, so that should be fun, and it ships out on the 5th or the 20th. Alrighty, so nice letter from them. All right, so this is an electric box. Aww. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. Okay, so this says it's electric. It has circuits, so it looks like we're going to be playing with circuits this month, which I'm super excited because my son has a slight interest in electricity, and we've only done like one box. It wasn't this type of box. It was like a kit that you buy at like Michael's or whatever, and they were younger. It was probably like 5. Oh man, time flies. Might have been 5 or 6 years ago that they played with that. So anyways, so I like this so far. It has a list of things that are in the box. I don't know if you can see that. And then it has a list of things that you need from home. So, I mean, a metal spoon, I have that. Vegetable oil, might have to go buy that. Water, a pen and pencil, metal paper clip, mine are pink. They're pink because kids steal them. And a small kitchen funnel, which is optional. So super cool. And so these look like the experiments. So it looks like we're going to be doing quite a bit. Oh, neat. They have like worksheets. I love this. Experiment 1, experiment 2, the energy stick. What do you think? 3. Trying to see how many experiments are actually in the box, because it says up to 10. Let's see how many we get. 5. Okay, is it wrong when the parent is more excited than the kids? Let me know about that. 6. And then there's a section at the back for lab notes. Okay, so this little book has 6 different experiments. And then there's a take it further. So see that? See how it says take it further? I don't know. Oh, it's backwards too, guys. Sorry. Anyways, it says take it further. So that's that. That's the first thing I saw. Ooh, and then top secret for adults only. So this is super cool because this means that they're going to tell me what to do or what to say or how it should work, which is super important because sometimes I don't know. I know, right? But it's like, you're the adult, you should know. Well, you know, the last time I studied electricity was, well, we don't need to discuss that, but it was a long time ago. And so I don't remember all the proper terminology. I don't remember how it works. So it's kind of fun learning along with your kids too, but it's also nice if you have the answers. So it says, this document contains super secret information that can only be seen by an adult science helper. If this information gets in the hands of kids, who knows what could happen? The contents of this kit will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Do you guys remember Go-Go Gadget, or am I like way too old for that? When they used to do the letter, it's like, this message will deconstruct in 10 seconds. And then they like, and it would blow up, or the garbage can would blow up. Okay, maybe I'm too old. So, oh, okay, so in the adults, don't let your kids see this, it says how long it'll take to do the experiment. So it's like about 15 minutes, the first one. It talks about how does it work, and then it explains it. And then this is cool, because I feel that it's super important. If you're going to teach your kids something, they need to be able to understand how it works in our life. Okay? I'm trying not to go on a tantrum here, but not tantrum. I promise not to have a tantrum. Anyway, ignore that. But when people, even adults, learn something, if you're learning something but you don't see how to apply it in your life, you don't remember it, I find. Like if I'm learning, I don't know, something about gardening in the middle of winter, and I can't actually go out and put it to work and see how I'm going to use that information, it won't stick with me. I'll forget. So this I really find intriguing. It says real world application. So that is going to be vital for my two. They're going to see how they're going to take what they learn and use it in real life. That's really important. And we have a safety first, so make sure you read that first. So, super cool. Okay, and it looks like it does it. Oh, if your experiment does not work, you may have too many. And then it tells you what to do in case it doesn't work. So excited. Okay, so it has pictures and all that jazz. Oh yeah, and there's your information on the referral program that I was telling you about. So that's super cool. I think that's really important because why not, right? I mean, if you love it, and be genuine. I mean, that's really important. And then loud notes for the parent too. All right, so I'm really liking that. The paper is, it's like good quality. It's not gonna rip, I don't think, easy, which is really important to me anyway. So have you guys used Steve Spangler boxes before? Did you like them? Let me know. All right, so I'm just going to show you. This is a pop bottle with a child lock cover. So that means I'm going to have to ask one of my kids to take that off for me. Can never get those off. I love how everything's in a bag. So before I open that, we have test tubes. And there are 3 of these, which are awesome because I don't have these at home. I wouldn't even know where to get these. Okay, and then we have a latex balloon in black and pipe cleaners, and there are two pipe cleaners. And then we have an energy stick. Turn your body into a human conductor of electricity. Watch your body conduct electricity. Touch both ends to make a human circuit. Try me. Okay, so this is it. It says if it doesn't work, I could have too much lotion on my hands. All right, let me see how we're supposed to use this first because, you know, can you imagine my natural curly hair? Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen. You never know. Put one hand on top and the other hand on the bottom of the energy stick. The flashing lights and sound maker will let you know you completed the circuit. All right, so it may not work where it's in the container, but we'll see. It says you can make a human chain. So it says grab 4 or 5 friends, which would be fun if you had like a bunch of kids or friends over. All right. Ah! Did you guys hear that? That's super cool. Listen. Sounds like the aliens are coming. Oh, my dog is like, looking. At least he didn't bark. I don't want to deafen you guys. Oh, and this just looks like, I don't know, it could be packaging or it could be something in the science experiment. So I'm going to keep it in there just in case. Okay, let me put these back in the box because those are the bottles. Yeah, number 3. I love it when the things come in the box. I love it, love it, love it. Because I always forget something. Always. We use Easy Peasy sometimes for science. And, you know, it's usually things that they can do around the house. And the kids are like, hey, Mom, I need blah, blah, blah. And I always forget. That's one of the reasons I love these boxes. This is going to be fun. This is really cool. I'm super excited. Like, super excited. Okay. So now I'm going to open this package for you guys so you can see what's inside. I have no idea what these are for because I haven't looked. So, oh, okay, yep. So these, it came with the 3 covers of the test tubes. That's what they're called. Probably have another name. And the holder. So this is really great because it's molded especially for those holders. So, yay! I don't have to like try to figure something out to do that. So put those back in. Okay, I'm not sure what these are going to be used for. They're little foam. One came out. Little foam. See little tiny beads? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see how I can do that. Can you see it? No? Okay. So there's a whole bag. And lastly, it looks like, yeah, it's wires. So we've got the red and the black, and then the foamy things. So the wires are there. Yay! And that goes in the bag. I'm trying to put everything back where it was. So this looks like it's going to be super fun. Super fun. I can't wait. And electricity is a lesson that we haven't really done yet. So it's going to be fun, I think. And we'll be doing this, we'll be testing it over the month of October. So when we do the experiments and stuff, I'll be taking pictures and I'll be sharing that later on the blog. Of course, I'll be sharing on Facebook here, on my page, and on Instagram as we do them. So you'll see pictures of what we're doing and whether it works or whether it doesn't, if we like it or not. So you'll get to know all that information. And I feel like it's super important for people, especially bloggers, to really give their personal opinion. You know, do they really like this or not? Because I don't know, when I read reviews, I want to know that, you know, there's something. So far, my only, I guess, complaint would be that I didn't get an email saying it's on its way. Really, and that's not much to complain about. The great thing is I didn't have to pay anything extra when it came to my door, so I'm really happy about that. Like I said, they ship to 50 countries, and it was like $16 US for shipping. Of course, you know, you always want to check depending on where you live. There was a tracking number while it was in the United States. Once it leaves the United States, there isn't a tracking number, but you can call them and let them know, you know, hey, where's my package? When do you think it'll be here? They said to give it 25 days. So it only took 15 to get from United States to Canada. And yeah, so it shipped out on the 20th and I got it yesterday, so 15 days. And I'm really happy with it. I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to dig in, and I think it's going to be fun. I love adding hands-on learning to our homeschool curriculum, but I also love, as a busy mom, that everything is in the box. I mean, you heard me read the list. A metal spoon, vegetable oil, water. I mean, those are things that we have, I think. We should have most of those things. So the items look really well quality, and I love that, I love this. This is going to be fun. I mean, the fact that it works now in the box. It's still in the plastic container, and I mean, how cool is that? That's really cool. I'm probably going to have more fun with that than my kids are, because my kids are stick in the mud. Yeah, so ages 7 to 14. My kids are 13 and my son just turned 15, so it's going to be perfect for them. Younger kids, of course, are going to need parents' help. I really appreciate that there are 6 to 7. This is cool. Sorry, this just caught my eye. Look at that. When they're all done, they get a certificate. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. And congratulations. So this one's on electricity. Congratulations, you are a master electrician. That'll be cool. So yeah, this one comes with 6 experiments, and then it has beyond the box. So there's ways of like expanding it so that they continue to build on what they've learned. So that's super cool. And I think one of my favorite, I have a lot of favorite parts about this, but I love the parents book. I think it's going to be great, especially for people like me who don't know the answers. My kids will be like, why does this happen? I'll be like, I don't know. I have to go Google it because Google is my friend and it tells me everything. So this one tells us, you know, how it works, and then what it has to do with real life. And I love the tips that it says, like that energy. When you test it, if I had a bunch of hand lotion or my hands were really oily, it might not work. So to go wash your hands. So I think that's really important, especially with science experiments. Now, will they all work? I don't know, because this is the first time we've ever had this box. Oh yeah, and it has some kind of caution See that caution? I don't really know what that means. Oh, last box. So I only have one, and I think that's really great. The one box option I think is perfect if you want to test it and see if it works for you and your family and your kids. And that way you're not investing, you know, in a whole year's worth and then you hate it. Of course, they make great gifts too. So if you know a homeschool family who likes science and they have kids ages 7 to 14, might be a good gift idea. Okay, so do you have any questions or do you have an opinion? Have you tried a Steve Spangler box? Do you love it? Did the experiments work? Let me know. And I'll be reading the comments, and I will adjust the description so you guys can go ahead and check out the store and see what other options there are. There are 3 different boxes. If you like subscription boxes like I do, if you don't, they also have science experiments right on their website. So we've done a few of those and they've always turned out perfectly. We did a milk experiment. It was really fun. And it's milk and food coloring and soap. And that is super neat, especially for younger children. I'm trying to think what else we've done from them, and all their experiments that we've done on their website have always worked. So I have really high hopes that this box is going to be great. Yeah, so I'm going to stop saying and drive myself crazy, and I'm going to get on with my day. Thank you so much to those of you who tuned in live to watch me. I appreciate it. I always appreciate hearing from you guys to see how it all works. You can, of course, catch the replay at any time, which will allow you to pause, fast forward, or replay the video as needed. And it's perfect for chasing kids. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great day.